Hi everybody, and welcome to Biggs Faith. My name is Teresa Biggs. I'm blessed to be married to the most amazing Christian man ever. But I want to tell you how I got there. I want to tell you about my trials and everything. And just, I've been called. I feel like I've been called to talk about the Lord. And I'm not going to ignore that, especially in today's times. And I'm just an average woman, you know. I laugh because I just think of the average size 16, and you know, that's what I am. Just like most people are just average, you know. They feel like they're just going through life living an average life. They get up every day, they get up, they go to work, whether they like their job or not, you know, to support their family. Or people are sitting at home depressed and sad, or people have lost their kids, and there's just so many things I can relate to that I want to try to start helping others. And so if you've had something that's hurt you, divorce, you know, feeling ashamed of that, I don't want you to feel ashamed of that anymore. There's better things in life for you, and you have to find it within your heart, because Jesus lives in our heart. And this is about gardening, about life, and about the Lord. So come with me and we're going to learn. The first thing I want to teach you is, if you don't know nothing about the Bible, you know, this is for you. And for some of us, we need to be reminded. And I'm just going to be myself because I don't really want to be in front of this camera. But like I said, how else do I reach out to people? So, Bible, B-I-B-L-E, Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. And I wrote it out so you guys can just see it. Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. And it looks backwards. I don't know how it's going to seem to you guys when you watch the video. Like I said, I'm learning. I'm really down to earth, as you can tell. So I just live my life for the Lord. I'm not perfect by no means. I have my things, that my vices, like everybody else has their vices, you know. And I've made mistakes, you know, but I've always confronted my mistakes. It's just better to do that for your soul. And I've had a lot of people hurt me in my life. But you know what? It's about forgiveness. Because if we don't forgive the people who has hurt us, who's going to forgive us when we make mistakes? Because nobody's perfect. Alright, so I don't know how I'm doing so far. You just always can leave the comments below. And just for those people that want to hate on me, they're only set for me to see, so I can learn as I go. Because no matter what you do in life, you're going to have a hater. Someone's going to be mad at you over something. Someone's not going to like you over something. You can be the best person, think you're doing the greatest things, but there's something. There's just something. And so we have to learn how we get along with each other better. The world's just, it's not good right now. We're not in a good place. Things are going haywire. We got people in the public eye telling people to hate on other people. Well, that's why I'm doing this right now, because we cannot hate on other people. We need to start a stand. And this is mine for you guys, because I want you to feel how I feel. Do I have a lot of money? No. Do I have a job right now? No. I quit a job that I love because of what I believed in, okay? And maybe one day I'll tell you the story. I got a lot of stories to tell you guys. So, but I did it because it felt right. It just did not feel right to stay there after everything. And yeah, I've second guessed myself a few times because my daughter's birthday is coming along here pretty soon. But you know what? I'm going to have trust in the Lord that He will provide for her. Because it's really not about gifts. It's about celebration of life. And that's what I'm trying to teach her. Because she's going to be different when she's in her 20s among other people. And maybe she'll be doing something to help others. Because we're supposed to be here to help others. It's not about me, me, me. And that's got to stop. Alright. So, what I'd like to tell you guys is the parable of the mustard seed and of the yeast. And if I mess up on a word, there are words in the Bible that are hard to speak, hard to say. Especially if you were like me and had a speech problem as a child and got a Fruit Loop for every word right. I'll never forget that. So, and I was happy about it. So, I wonder why people have weight issues. And this was by a doctor at a big hospital. Anyway, the parable of the mustard seed and of the yeast. He presented another parable to them. The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed that a man took and sowed in his field. It's the smallest of all the seeds, but when grown, it's taller than the vegetables and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the sky come and nest in its branches. This is why I'm doing this, okay, in the hot sun. He told them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like yeast that a woman took and mixed into 50 pounds of flour until it spread through all of it. So you just, and any women out there that can bake, and those that have never baked, you should give it a try. It feels really good. But you just take a little bit of yeast, sprinkle it into your flour, you know, the water, the right way of making it. But right now I'm just giving us a sample. But you put the Capricorn, so I'm going to try to be correct all the time and correct myself. But just work with me here. So you just put a little powder, you know, yeast into the flour, and eventually it spreads throughout the whole dough of bread. So that's what one person can do, talking about the goodness that's in this Bible. Your basic instructions before leaving earth. And no one's really, I mean, you can't judge people. I don't know what people are doing in their homes. A lot of my friends read the Bible, but there's a lot of people that don't understand the Bible, because I was once one of those people. I went to Catholic church when I was little, and then I tried Presbyterian. I tried off with these different religions. It's not about religion. People talk about religion. It's not about religion. It's about having a relationship with Jesus Christ himself. And the sooner you do that, the better your life will start to become. Now, there's going to be trials. There are going to be trials. Let me say that again. It's not going to be easy. And no one tells you this. If I do something good for somebody, okay, I feel the effects of it. But I know I will get through that storm. And the Lord will bless me even tenfold. Okay? And it's not about, you know, what you get from the Lord. But let's talk about who he is to us. He is our Father. He is our Father. Okay? He is our Creator. He loves us. Do you ever make anything? Do you want to just destroy it after you make it? If you have kids, you made your kids, right? Well, you love them. If you didn't make your kids, God bless you, because I was a foster kid myself. And we need more people out there willing to take care of kids. And not just for the money, but because they have a good heart. But I understand money helps foster parents. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. But I just can relate to many, many different stories, and I feel that's why I've gone through my trials. And now that I'm listening with open ears, I'm going to preach it. Now, I do want to share something else. I won't keep you guys much longer for the first one, okay? Parable. I probably should tell you where I'm getting this from, the Bible too, actually.